A single add-on I put on one of my past products brought in an extra $1,036. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to set that same thing up in System.io. Hi, it's Af here, and if you built your tripwire funnel from the last video, this is what comes right after. One small toggle on the checkout page. If you haven't built that one yet, watch that first. This builds directly on top of it. I didn't come up with this myself. I was getting some coaching over email at the time, and this got suggested to me as the next step. Honestly, I nearly skipped it. I felt like one more thing to set up for what I figured would be a small return. It wasn't a small return, that's why it's worth 20 minutes of your time too. I'm going to scroll down and see the option there for the order bump. An order bump only works if it's an obvious yes next to what someone's already buying. It has to finish the job, the first purchase already started, not get bolted on as a random extra. The template pack gets someone 3 pages, so the add-on I'm using here is a done-for-you import pack. The pre-formatted files ready to drop straight in, plus a matching thank you page and delivery email already written. Now, one thing before we touch the checkout page, we're first going to create a tag so we can attach it. While we're already in here setting up the bump instead of having to come back to the screen a second time. From the top here, we need to go to CRM and then click on tags and then create our tag we want to use. For example, brought order bump. I'm going to create a tag, and for the tag name, I'm just going to put bump and put template import, and then save that tag there, and then go back to the actual funnel. So back down to sales funnels, and first tripwire funnel is the one. Make sure order form is selected, and if you scroll down, now what I'm going to do here now is click on add order bump, and same as before how we configured it, click the digital product, and then we're going to create a pricing plan. So click on the plus option here on the right hand side, and then we just need to name the product. As for the digital product name, I'm just going to put done for you import pack. Under resources, which is the option we skipped previously when we did this in the previous video, click on the plus, and for the resource I need to select tags and then choose tag bump template import. So I'm going to choose that so I know what it is, and then what we need to do is click on the plus here for the pricing plan. So we're going to create a new pricing plan, one-time payment, and you can see that here option to create a new one. So we're going to create a new one. So I'm just going to copy it or paste the actual same name in there on all these options here. Leave it as one-time payment, and I'm going to put $37 and choose option to save, and make sure again we click on the blue save option again. So we've got to do this twice, and you can see it's come up twice up here. So we saved it. Okay, so once saved it, we need to scroll back up to the top, make sure we're in the order form selected. On the right here, click on edit page. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down here, and from the left hand side I'll scroll down, add the option here for order bump, which is the bump offer. So click on it and drag it over. I'm going to put it under here, drop it here. I'm going to add a headline just under there, and for the headline support wait, add the done for you import pack for just $37. For the text, you want to add skip formatting each template by and get the pre-built import file for all 3 templates, a matching thank you page, and a delivery email written. And then I was going to add some bullets, click on bulleted list, and just put that under there and add some bullets for that. Okay, so I'll just pause the video and you can see it's a couple of bullets I've had. Now what we want to do, edit this bit here where yes I want it. If you click on that from the left hand side, we should have an option there. We can just change that. Let's put that. Yes. Add the done for you import pack, $37. That's it. One checkbox sitting right there on checkout. Easy to say yes to because it's cheap and it saves them work they'd have to do anyway. One thing that trips people up is the delivery email. Now from the last video on payment received, that fires whether or not someone ticks the bump box. It won't tell you actually who brought the add-on. So that's exactly why we tagged the bump a minute ago. So the tag only gets added when someone actually buys it. So now automations can tell the 2 purchases apart. Before the email, the file needs somewhere to live. So there's two options for this. You can either upload it to System.io and grab the link it generates, or host it on something like Google Drive and then copy that link instead. Either way works. You just need a link. I'd skip attaching the file straight to the email it's delivered to, and sometimes IO caps attachments at around about 5 megabytes anyway. So a link avoids both problems, no size limit and a clean inbox landing. So to make sure before we do this, we'll just click on save and exit out of here. So now we're going to go on to creating automation for this. So if we go to automations and then rules, so from right here we want to click create, and then from left here click the plus, and then what we want for the trigger is tag added, and occurs when a tag has been added to a contact. So when someone buys our bump template impact, once this automation sees this tag added, it will then trigger this automation to then do this, which we need them to send an email. So choose send an email, and again click on the plus icon to create email message, and then write our email here. For the subject, report your done for you import pack is ready. For the body, so thanks for grabbing the done for you import pack. Here's your import file ready to drop straight in the link. Best regards. So this will be the link for the actual file to download it, or the page you want to take them to download, the landing page to download the file from. Make sure that's set to Arial and then 18. So don't forget this will be an actual link, so we go to the 3 ellipses here and then a link here, and you put your link here. You can see it would highlight it there for them to download the file, and once you got it how you want, click on save, and then all you need to do then is click on save rule. So same as before, one email confirms that they brought, hands over the link, nothing fancier needed. Now you see across this product the total sales came to $8,469, of which 1,036 came from the bump. So people actually ticking that one box. I break down the order, it's clearer. Without the bump, an order was $27, and with it was 54. So that's not a small bump, that's about double from that one actual checkbox. Someone almost never notices it's missing until it's not there. I've got a free resource for you, my System.io starter kit. Inside you'll get my 10-minute landing page blueprint and a ready to use landing page template that you can copy straight into your System.io account. You'll find the link right below this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.